Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you've joined me today. If you're new here, I'm Karen, thismainermom. I'm trying to get my house decluttered before the holidays, and I'm going to start with the hardest spot for me, which is the junk drawer. The junk drawer is hard because it's like 1,000 decisions in one little spot. But I'm breaking it down into easy steps to help myself and hopefully to help you too. I was inspired to get decluttering from Gia from Marriage and Motherhood, and I'm leaving her link down below. If you enjoy what you see today, I hope you'll consider subscribing. You can just tap the red S in the bottom corner of my video, or you could hit the subscribe button under the video. And then if you would tap the bell with your clicker, then YouTube will let you know when I upload again. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
The first thing I'm doing is getting everything out of that drawer. As it comes out, I'm immediately putting it into categories. I've got one pile that's trash. I have one pile that's stuff that's going back in the same drawer. Another pile is stuff that goes somewhere else that should have never been in the drawer that needs to be put away. Separate from that is stuff for others in the family to look at because it belongs to them. They need to decide if they want to get rid of it or put it away. As I go through this small drawer, I'm really tempted to get overwhelmed. There's so many decisions, but I'm trying really hard to make very, very quick decisions and not to get hung up on any one thing. There's really nothing overly expensive in this drawer, and so I'm trying to remind myself that it won't be expensive to replace even if I do get rid of something that I might need later. And honestly, that drawer was such a mess. If I had needed something, I wouldn't have been able to find it, and I wouldn't have remembered it was even in there. So I probably still would have gone out and bought it again. This is the part where I normally think, oh no, I've made a huge mess and now I've got to clean it up. But I'm not giving up. Now that the drawer is empty, I'm throwing out the trash first because that's the easiest thing to do. Then I'm storing similar things into containers, in this case Gladlock bags. I like Gladlock bags for small things because they're just easy to fit into small places. They don't take up a lot of space. Next, I'm gathering up the things that other people in the family need to put away. This is kind of an encouraging thing to do in the middle of my junk drawer cleanup because I know that this won't be my task to do, but will be someone else's. Now that their stuff is gathered up, I can be the delivery girl and bring it right to them. Now it's time to put away the things that belong elsewhere. This can be the hardest part, but I've categorized things well, and I have this little odds and end Rubbermaid that has command strips, tape, batteries, that sort of thing, rubber bands, and I put them all in this box, and they go in storage as you are going down in my basement where the steps are, and I'll show you that in just a second. Here you can see that storage I was talking about, little shelves that were made underneath stairs. Next, I have little items like pencils, sharpener, tape, that all goes in our school closet. And hallelujah, the hard part's done and I can clean the drawer. You'll see it has some paint on the bottom. I really need to get a liner, but for now, we're just going to clean it and disinfect it and call it good. Next, I have these little storage boxes I got years ago at Walmart, and I'm just wiping those out, and I'll just use the same ones over again. Now I can put away the things that are staying in the drawer, and these are things that we need to be able to put our hands on quickly or that we use weekly. Now that we're done, let's remember the before and celebrate the after. I think it's so important when you've done a job to go ahead and congratulate yourself.
I am so glad that's over, and I'm so happy to have it done, and I'm glad I don't have a junk drawer anymore. Next, I think I'm going to be tackling my bill drawer, which is also a mess. So I hope you'll stay tuned, and I hope you'll come back. YouTube has a suggested video for you based on what else you watch, and you can see it right down here. And then if you click on my face, you can subscribe to my channel and know when I upload. Thanks so much for watching. I hope I see you next time.